No. No, no, stop. Not good. Not good. Stop it, please. Stop it, doggy, please. Prometí que iba a olvidarte, pero me fallé. Yo te volví a buscar. Fallé, yo te volví a buscar. Alright, guys, there. Stream is working. Pause it down. Alright, so today, let's go look at the economic. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My mouse always hits my freaking keyboard. So let me get that out. Come on. All right. So today we had 8:30 news. I was unavailable for that, so that is very unfortunate. But as you can see, the news really it kind of made the market gyrate. But again, from a higher time frame perspective, we go to the daily. We did close above this weekly SIBI on the daily, but on the weekly time frame, you can see it's like more of a wick. And we did, but for the daily time frame, we did close above this SIBI, so it is basically an inversion for value gap, and that's kind of what I'm watching for price to come back down into. If we do want to get that on there, you know, I think that would be our first objective. And I'm gonna just say right now, this stream probably won't be as long as the other ones because of I gotta go do some stuff. I gotta handle some stuff probably in a few. I think around 12. So yeah, I think I'll leave around 12. It won't be too long of a stream. But again, no, let me just not worry about that, honestly, guys. Let's not worry about that. And drink some water and let me just do my top down. So from the daily. Alright, so for the daily, I'm looking at this inversion. I'm looking to see if we can come down or maybe 50% of this range right here from this high to low. That's kind of what another thing I could be watching here. So yeah, near equilibrium, that would be a good area to target. And of course, if we want to drop further, complete the market maker sell model here we're forming, then I'll be not against that, honestly. So from the 1 hour chart, all right, so let's go back to the 4 hour time frame. We can see here we have a fair value gap, another one, and then eventually this is the low down here, and then we had an inversion here. We can see that clear as day. This one I want to see if we can close below it, probably in the next 4 hour candle, and of course come down to consequent encroachment. Maybe this one, that's another target you can be watching. For the 1 hour here, we really have another SIBI up here, so, and then we have another one here, you can see. So mainly we're just rebalancing into imbalances on these lower time frames. We're just really hitting internal resistance liquidity runs. There's no external runs. You know, the external runs for me would probably have to be these lows and then some more lows and then these lows. And, you know, how we're going to get there really depends on the speed, you know, of the market. And, of course, you know, so we're going to mark out the most recent SIBI, and that one's going to be right here. It's going to be right here. I'm going to mark it out with this right here, and we're going to just mark it out. We're going to label it. We're going to do all that goody good. And we're just going to take off all this real quick and put it on the hourly. So, and that's pretty much it, you know. I'm looking at this for GU. We have a SIBI 4 hour fair value gap low, so let's mark that out. 4 hour BISI low. 4 hour BISI low, middle, right. Okay, yeah, that's good. So let's go right here. Mark it out a little bit further. You can see that clear as day, alright? So if we close below this, to me, on the 4 hour, that's going to be very good. Here, seems like we want to rally. Continue back up probably, or maybe come to like this right here. This up close candle. Hit it, drop. We're inside of a SIBI there, so we'll probably use some SMT here and give you more correlation. See if the market really wants to rally. So yeah, Euro's already hitting it. I want to see if Euro drops, but if G wants to continue, come up here and then drop, or come to the SIBI. Both of them have a SIBI that is very unfilled, like with a little BPR that overlaps with it. So yeah, you know, we can come back up to here and then drop. Same thing for this one, come back up. This one doesn't have it really, but it has this one. So I feel like if this one comes and hits this one's gonna be inside of this, then it's gonna drop. Let's go right here for the indices. Indices, you know, it's been very, very chop fest, but NQ is lagging. You know, it's lagging to get up there above these highs, while ES is already above. So we're gonna go do an analysis on that. So for Euro, we're gonna finish this one up though. Have an inversion on the daily time frame. It seems like this one is a lot more stronger, but we are hitting the premium wick on the weekly. So all depends on how this weekly candle closes. We still got 2 days. And then on the 4 hour, let's do the 4 hour again. That BISI down here, the BISI low, I'm gonna mark that out, see if we can close below that. It's my one of the objectives I want to see be met. So Nah, yeah, that's pretty much really. This one has that sell side imbalance too. I want to see if we respected it. So yeah, we did respect it. The wicks did the damage again. That's the news candle. Can't really, go and be against it. But order flow was bearish this whole time. It really was just aiming for the stops on both sides of the liquidity area. Took out buy stops, took out sell stops, took out both sides of the market. Usually when that happens, it's very, very improbable for you to be meeting your target as quick as you want. So, all right, I'm going to mark out the BPR. But I think I'd rather just mark this out. If it comes in here, taps an institutional order flincher drill, I would be very inclined to see us continue lower on the 15 minute. And the 5 minutes looks like buy stop. So if I take that out, I do see us dropping. Maybe these two. I'll be watching these for sure. So I'm going to mark out both the buy stops. Short term and then long term for now. Dixie, we're bouncing off the BISI on the daily. And yeah, no, the discounted wick on this consequent encroachment didn't really get respected. I wanted to see if we would have came down to this right here. I mean, that would have been near equilibrium. To me, that would have been a very, very strong target to push price higher, but we never got that. So I'm good with that, honestly. It doesn't really bother me. And so for here on the 4-hour time frame, we have this sell side imbalance that looks like it's, if we close above it, then of course it's going to be an inverse, and we can probably expect to push price into consequent encroachment of this sell side imbalance here. So we're going to mark that out. 4-hour CIBI high, and we're just going to leave that marked out. So we're just going to leave it. 1-hour time frame, we can't really see nothing, but all I really see here is a breaker that formed. So I'm going to mark that out, and I'm just going to let price do its thing. So we're going to mark it out. It's a bullish breaker. So if price comes down, I can see us pushing this, using it to push price higher. Honestly, not really bad. So yeah, that's for Dixie. I'm not going to drop anything lower than that because the charts are usually just pretty ugly on that one. A bunch of volume imbalances, you know what I'm talking about. So on here, what is this? A weekly, it's a 4-hour. I forgot, it's a 4-hour sell side imbalance that has become an inversion. So we're going to mark that out now. So 4-hour fair value gap that has become inversed. Mean threshold of this daily order block that now holds. So we're going to mark it off. We took out the buy side liquidity up here. So we're going to put this a different color like that. And yeah, no, there's really nothing here we can see on the 4-hour. Let's go back up to the daily. Daily, it's a buy side imbalance forming here. Took out buy side. I want to see if we're aiming for this now. But again, it doesn't look like it. We took out this for ES, and it just looks like it doesn't want to go higher. It looks like it's bound to retrace after being bullish for so long. After taking out buy side. And really just a bunch of chop here on the 1-hour. You can really see it, just back and forth, both sides, the wicks. It's a day where I'm not going to trade. I already came too late into the market, and I just don't expect to trade. So we have a CIBI here, and then we have more of a short-term breaker here formed. But again, this is, to me, it doesn't really look like a breaker. So I'm not going to really mark it out. But I'm going to mark out this CIBI. This fair value gap, I think fair value gap, it's a lot more powerful than, it's a 15-minute one. I think it's a lot more powerful than a little short-term breaker like that. Helps you guide and see where the market really wants to go. So again, we have sell stops, buy stops. You're gonna be looking at both sides of the market, seeing if we want to target one of them, of course. So, and then again, this is like consequent encroachment this week. I'm gonna mark that out, see if we can get up there, and of course, push price to continue higher, reaching for that other side of buy side liquidity. So one thing I've been doing wrong recently is trying to catch the top on a bullish market. And ICT talked about this. He said you shouldn't be doing that, and I've been trying to do that. So I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm gonna wait for a higher time from order flow to give me confirmation to let me know that smart money reversal is happening. I'm just going against the order flow, and that's something I've been noticing, something I'm gonna try to fix. So yeah, so we'll go to the daily on this one again. This one too took out a lot. This one took out the all-time highs. Look at that, very, very strong gravitational pull on this one. We're gonna take off this one right here because it already ran through this one. So I really want to see what price does now on NQ. I'm very curious. It took out the previous summer highs, and I want to see, if we continue up or if we start dropping. That's really, like the only two factors I can really see on NQ. We took out the buy side, long-term buy side, and it did it all in one run. To me, that's very, very it's just very fishy. It's very fishy, you know, how quick it got there. You know, that's very, very. I'm gonna have to probably look at the bonds and just like 10-year notes. You know, this to me, like the when the markets move like this, when the stocks and, you know, the indices move, these usually drop, and we can see that. But since these are rallying, I would expect, you know, if this drop, if it respects the SIBI and it continues to the external resistance, then I see the stocks continuing to go up. Same thing for this. You know, once we're dropping on these, I think the market usually rallies a lot. So I'm gonna be waiting for that, honestly. And, you know, dollars dropping, these are dropping. So we have a BISI here, SIBI, another BISI. 30-year note, same thing. I'm gonna need more data, honestly. Go look at other stuff. All right, let's go back to NQ. I was on the 4-hour. Yeah, okay, so we wicked into it. This was probably during the news. Let's go see. Yes, yep, during the news. Very, very controlled, manipulated to the extent. So 3 up close candles, order block. I want to see if we can respect that up close candle here and probably push price lower on the 1-hour time frame. And this order block did. Oh, it didn't take out liquidity. If it did, I think that would have been a lot stronger. So, like, if this was the one that took it out and then this one started to drop, that would even be a lot stronger to me. And let's draw the mean threshold. I usually don't draw the mean threshold, but today I feel like drawing it. So let's do that right now. Usually do the bodies only, especially since it's 3. I think the bodies will be a lot better to be respected. So 85, 96. We're just gonna be watching the market today. I don't like. I'm gonna sit on my hands. I don't want to even think about taking a trade, even if the market moves. I feel like today is one of those days where, you know, like yesterday, I'd rather wait. Even if the market offers me anything, I'd rather wait, because I know there'll always be some moves that will catch my attention on a better day that I'd rather wait for and take those. We have buy stops here. So we're gonna just wait now. So we're just gonna wait. See how the market pans out for all of these markets on the 5-minute time frame. See what is gonna likely happen. This one too. We forgot to mark out the buy side or buy stops. I forgot to mark out this too, but just mark out this real quick. See if it comes up there. If it doesn't, then of course it hits this and it drops. We're gonna wait for that. See if there's any clear SMT here for these. Nothing really on the 4-hour. The 1-hour, not really nothing. It's mainly just on the 15. Same thing with this one. It's mainly just in the 15-minute time frame. That's all I really see it. Nothing really else. I'm gonna go back to the 4-hour. No, probably the 1-hour. No, not really. Everything looks clear except for this right here. This created a higher high, and this created a higher low. So probably the only thing really. Nothing else really catches my eye. But that already happened, you know. Like the move already happened for that. This one took out this London highs, took out London highs, took out Asia highs. This one never did. So strength and weakness. I'm gonna see if NQ can rally. So ES is still inside of that. I want to see if we close. So in 7 minutes. So at 10:45. So we're gonna see, you know. Very sloppy range. I don't want to trade. If I was to try, I would have traded earlier. Probably like some short-term moves. Nothing too extravagant. Probably the retest into this SIBI right here, around here, 940, drop. Forex pair is probably the same thing, around 940, 930, whenever we tapped, and then dropped. This one too right here probably would have been a lot better. Right here, the 1-hour one, we hit it and then we dropped. I need to start viewing the other markets, so I'm probably gonna go do that after, you know, probably I don't know, probably after we get a big move on these. Almost took a trade on the 5-minute SPX, but changed my mind in the last minute because I looked at the 15 and we closed below a fair value gap that I anticipated would become inverse. The trade was a unicorn model. That's good, you know. Just catching yourself. I'm taking a bad trade. You see that ES strength right there versus NQ. Q's having a hard time. Lower highs, higher highs. See the strength. Clear as day. GU finally dropping while this one's still going up. So we're gonna be watching the market on the 5-minute. I think the 5-minute is like my sweet time frame. I don't know why I haven't been dropping to the 1-minute at all. I'll drop to the 1-minute if a 5-minute confluence isn't there. Or if we have like this type of market environment, I'll drop to the 1-minute for that. But other than that, I don't think I will. I think the 5-minute is probably my best entry time frame. Oh, that can go wrong with the 5-minute. I can go wrong with the 1-minute though. So let's go back up to the 15. I want to see if we close inside of there. So we're gyrating around that high we took out from those higher time frames. I want to see if we get above this, close above this, then that to me is going to seem like we're extremely bullish and that we're probably most likely going to hit this and then take out this. We're already hitting all these rejection blocks, so to me, it just seems like we're most likely to continue if we close above this. So I'm going to be watching that and just paying attention to that, honestly. So yeah, we're just gonna be watching that. Mostly also work on the 5-minute because I mostly want to use higher time from PD arrays. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the 1-minute, but you can get faked out a lot, or the PD arrays won't be as strong. The order flow can be running both sides, and it's just very unclear sometimes on the 1-minute. The 5-minute usually cleans up that all that. Like the 5-minute candles have so much more volume. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing that. So we're just waiting for this. So we still got what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to close. So I'm gonna be waiting for that. Probably waiting for this candle to close. See where we close. BTC setup. The trade I didn't take is going really good. We can't be looking back. I mean, you can journal it and talk about it. Journal your experience, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing that. So NQ's better start coming up here. Just gonna be waiting for that. I have 2 minutes, honestly. I'm gonna wait to see how that closes. Here, we're coming back up into the SIBI. I want to see, if we. I think we're already near equilibrium of this range, this fractal range here. So yeah, no, we're already above it. I can see us coming up. If we disrespect this, completing this up here, hitting the SIBI on the 15, and then, I think it's a 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour SIBI, and then we drop. That probably will be later on. So I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it won't even happen today. Maybe we just might gyrate around for the rest of the day and then wait for tomorrow. So this one's having a hard time getting up there. I'm gonna go check the Discord, my phone, see if anything's popping. So 2C. Posted his crypto long. It's a good trade. I need to start using AMD on a higher time frame. So yeah, we know we can't even get above that. It just doesn't look too good. We're gonna be waiting to see if we do close. Very strong pull, you can see that. Just like doesn't want to go above. We have 4 seconds. So I want to see. I feel like, okay. So yeah, we did close above. Just had a hard time getting up to though. I guess that premium. This one too, you see there's another one here. Big wicks. I call them wicks, you can call them whatever. I just prefer to call them a wick. It doesn't really, I don't think, it doesn't bother me at all calling it a wick. So I think we did, yeah, we did close above this. So it's an inversion. So we're gonna mark it out as an inverse. 15 minute. We're gonna see if that premium wick comes gonna crush. We can push price higher now. If we could like bounce off of it and then push to this one up here. And that's what we're gonna be watching here, honestly. If we're in Q, we're still yet to get up there, so I'm gonna be waiting for that. And of course this, I'm gonna be watching this, see if we can. I feel like this one is gonna be a lot weaker since we already took out the long-term buy side. So yeah, it's a weekly buy side liquidity area for me. So it just took a while to get up there. What happened to my thing? I think oh yeah, no. I had it turned off. Why? There, I was like wondering, like, wait, why is this? I'm gonna take off the date for this. I don't think I don't really need it, honestly. So yeah, next strong liquidity. I think a better one would be seek liquidity then rebalance and imbalance. Not where's the next draw? Actually, no, I'm gonna just keep it. It would be seek liquidity or rebalance to an imbalance or redeliver into an inefficiency. Whichever way you want to call it. That's all price does. Seek liquidity or redeliver into inefficiency or rebalance into an imbalance. Only things price really does. Or it comes to equilibrium, and then it just, well, even then, whenever you're at equilibrium, usually it's an area of an imbalance, internal resistance. And then external. So right now for my external, there's really no external resistance. These highs are my external. You can see already both took them out. So now it would be this one down here and this one up here. So I'll try to find some internal. Internal would be the Shibi on here. So if we hit it and then I'm going to start having that displacement lower, then of course I'm going to be targeting this external resistance liquidity. So yeah. And that's for Euro. For GU again, this one too. So if we bounce or if we start dropping off of this internal, I'm going to be targeting this external resistance liquidity. This is off the what? Oh, the 4 hour. The 4 hour BISI high. Forgot. You gonna be trading tomorrow? I don't even know. I have no expectations to even like think about a trade. If a trade comes, it comes. If it aligns with my model, I take it. You know, I'm not gonna try to force anything. I don't try to expect myself to trade. You know, if it's there, it's there. You know, I'll take it. I won't hesitate. And as simple as that. I don't have any expectations to go into the market expecting to take a trade. I think that's the worst case, because then you force things and you have that gambler's mentality. So I try not to think like that. I want to see if we can close above this right here. That's one of my targets right now. To continue up, probably hitting this and then aiming for like an upper quadrant of this. So as long as we close above here, this 25% quadrant, and we hit the 50% and we start going above it, then I think we're going to go reach the high up here. So that's pretty much it. But if not, then of course reversing at the 75 if you can't get up above to the high up here. But yeah, no, we're looking like we're pretty strong. I want to see how price reacts, or how price is whenever we hit this right here. Take out the buy stops and we hit the SIBI on the 15 for Nasdaq. CPI yesterday wasn't It was pretty crazy, honestly. I won't lie. It was one of those days where you weren't able to catch a trade unless you got in early. And those days, usually come because the volume just it got sucked out of the market with CPI. So it was pretty normal, I guess. Nothing, that wasn't anticipated, honestly. I want to go look at other markets, but I think I'm gonna wait for that. For these, I guess. I'm wait for this candle to close. I'm gonna go look at some other markets, probably gold and some other forex pairs, some exotics. So anyway, I'm gonna just mark this out real quick. So we're gonna see how price is when we come back for that one. All right, this one up here, we're gonna be watching that. This up here, close above, get in there, and then this one up here, and then get into this. So then we're gonna go watch gold. I think I'm gonna watch UK oil, see where we're at on the daily. So yeah, we hit that daily civvy. Now we're dropping. Target right here. We'll target right here. I would target like some consequent encroachment of this BISI, but I think we already hit it, so it doesn't really even matter at this point. So yeah, I think we already hit it. We bounced, so I'm gonna be targeting this internal to external for right now on the 1 hour. The 1 hour is clear, This was the civvy, the high we never could get above, hit consequent encroachment, probably targeting these now. So pretty simple draw, not really complicated. UK oil, probably the same thing for this one. Trying to catch this right here. Gold, we bounced off the weekly buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. We never came down to equilibrium, so to me, that seems we're really bullish. We had another one down here for the weekly, but on the daily here we had a order block form, close above it, and it's inside of a fair value gap. That is very strong to me. Whenever an order block is inside of a fair value gap where it took out liquidity, to me that it's very strong. And then you can target equilibrium of the range here. See, where price, you can see we tapped up into the premium, hit a civvy there, then we dropped. So, as long as we, if we don't get above this, then I think we're going to continue to probably go back and aim for equilibrium of the range. So yeah, that's pretty much really it. Let's go to the 1 hour, see if we can find anything there. We had this right here. I don't know what this is. It's a 4 hour fair value gap. So yeah, we're dropped. If we measure this range here to here, equilibrium will be right around here. And I can tell you that by experience, by measuring so much ranges, like a range trader, honestly. Inverse on the 15. We closed above with this. If we do close, so you can probably expect. Oh no, we did close with the other one. So this is kind of a breakaway gap here as an inverse, because this candle right here, we never came back down, tapped up into it, and this one closed above with a little wick on top, and we came open, rallied up, we stayed above the consequent encroachment of this wick, and we can measure that right now. Watch. So yeah, no, right here we closed right there, I think. So yeah, we closed near, rallied up the next candle. Very strong momentum right there on the 15. Next target will have to be here, right here. Mark that out. So I want to see us continue up there, hit this, and then if we disrespect this civvy from the news candle, then I want to see us continue up, aim for this, all these highs up here, all the buy side liquidity up there, and if not, then continue probably to down here, fill up a 5 minute fair value up there probably. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm watching. We're gonna go to US30 now. It's probably pretty much the same thing here for this one. For like all the other pairs, haven't really marked up the charts here, so I need to stay updated with these, honestly. So yeah, we took out the buy side, hit the BISI up here, then we're rallying, aiming for this up here. Very clear draw for US30, honestly. Like, how much more clear do you want it to be? So I think we're gonna continue on this one, get up there. Go to the weekly on this one. This one I haven't looked at it at all, so yeah, just back and forth. Honestly, this is like very slop. It's a slop fest. But I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna take all that off, and I'm gonna mark out some levels that matter to me the most. So this order block, and we're gonna mark that out. Clear as day. There was probably a Fair value up there inside of there. Not really on the 4 hour. So we can see on the 1 hour there was nothing really, only for this inverse that I can really see that price really came to and disrespected. So 4 hour, we already took out these highs. These highs too already been taken. So what is this? Oh, it's a Sibi high. Yeah, it's a Sibi high on the monthly here. We'll mark it out red and put on the weekly. Mark it out red on this one too and put on the weekly. So it's already on there. So yeah, it's a Sibi high for the monthly time frame. And if we disrespect that, make it an inversion, to me, that just seems like we're most likely going to be very bullish. Very bullish. And yeah, we're gonna probably reach higher. We're gonna take out these highs, and then eventually, you know, after that, I'll probably be on the sidelines. So yeah, and then we have a BPR here, big BPR, the inverse. Then we have a BISI here. So a lot of fair value gaps here, volume imbalance, and then a volume imbalance up here, a new day opening gap there. So yeah, just really seeing if we're gonna continue into the monthly SIBI. If not, then drop. USD JPY, the fair value gap inversed. Again, just we went both sides. Usually when this market happens like that, I don't even want to trade it. Just very, very, very unlikely to trade. So yeah, you can see here this SIBI we marked out. I think, what was it? It was sometime this week, I think. I don't know if it was Monday. I think Monday. But Tuesday hit it, dropped. The dollar dropped, so that means USD JPY dropped. So that was pretty clear. Again, because we swept buy side and had displacement, had a SIBI 22 model here, and then we dropped. Simple as that, you know. It's not really complicated. A lot of people want to complicate it, but it's not too complicated. So sell side imbalance on the daily, USD CAD, internal, external right here, internal, all the way extended the low damage. That's why you want to be using time to your advantage to catch these type of trades. So this was a breaker here that formed, but again, we disrespected it. So, and then we had our little market structure shift for the sell side here below this SIBI. The move here, you know, it came all the way up into the premium side of the fair value gap, and then it dropped. So I don't know if probably to the sell side imbalance here on the 15. After that, I probably wouldn't even this, I wouldn't even have strong conviction to take this trade. So it's just very unlikely to me taking a trade like that, honestly. Oh wait, what am I doing? Alright, so yeah, this one's just pumping, bro. So it took on monthly buy side liquidity. Like, how much more do you want? We have to aim for this one then, I guess. At this point, bro, this is crazy. That is crazy for this right here, to aim for that. JPY just so strong. They have, I think the Bank of Japan is gonna start to intervene a lot more, especially since we took out this high up here. That's like a monthly fair value for me. This kind of wick on this right here never came down and got hit. I would expect us to come down eventually, but as of right now, you know, just probably not likely. Have a little BISI here that formed, so if we want to come down, we'll probably have to come make this inverse before that. So yeah, and this is on the weekly time frame, so it's a weekly BISI. It'll take a while to get down there, bro. Unless we have big intervention with the Bank of Japan. Oh yeah, no, it's okay. It's good. BISI on the 4 hour. See, we wicked into it, and then we rallied. I don't want to be using. I want to stick with these higher time frames. So we have another fair value gap here. So just fair value gap on fair value gap. Shit's crazy. Gonna use the first one. There's a second one there, but I usually use the one that's more in the discount or the one that's more in the premium. Depends on what side of the market we're on. So we have buy stops up here, buy side, sell side right down here, internal sell side. External objective would probably be this low, and then this one down here, this one for sure. But I'm not gonna mark that out because why? We still yet to meet this one. So until we meet this one, then I'll go and mark these out. There's all this high resistance here, and then some low resistance while we climbed up. That's really it. Really, nothing too extravagant. We have a SIBI here. I want to see if we hold that, and then eventually, yeah, no, that's pretty much it for all these markets here. I kind of like going over it and like watching these levels pan out after. Like after a couple days, I think it's very beautiful seeing like the smart money concepts just be there. I'm gonna mark out this monthly SIBI. I hate how I don't mark things out. Like it bothers me. I don't know why. I got so used to annotating the chart that I just need to annotate the chart. Except for it's like buy stops or breakers. I usually don't do that. But look, this is going to be a 4-hour breaker. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? 4-hour breaker. I knew it. Or 1-hour one. I just knew it, see? 4-hour Bissy. Came down, tapped them to, and then we rallied. Discounted again. That's why I use first fair value gap. I wouldn't use the second one. I would use what? The first one. The first one usually gets what? Respected. That's why I prefer every time, you know, I just noticed, you know, usually the first fair value gap usually gets disrespected. Or yeah, no, the first one gets respected. Second one gets disrespected. So it's very unlikely to respect the second one. So I don't try to trade that. Sell stops would have been in here. You can see that clear as day. We came, took them out. We started to form a market maker buy model inside of a discount of this range here. Then the big news candles came and pushed us up. So that's very, very, very likely. These are exotics. I haven't looked at exotics in a while, honestly. These right here, I have them marked out on my other chart, but I'm gonna mark them out here probably after. Can I trade? Please teach me. I need to learn, and I'm desperate need for money. Where do I start from? I'm not understanding this. Please help. That's the worst. That's the worst case, brother. You don't want to do that. Trading is not somewhere where you want to make money quick. So we have a volume balance on the weekly. We closed above it already. But if you want to learn, go to ICT, his channel, ICT. We don't have any drawings here, so let's go. All right, I'm gonna do these after probably during lunch, so we're gonna wait for that. Let's go back over here. We're gonna watch these markets now. I'm gonna do the exotics after. I think I just wanted to do the majors for now. So yeah, no, we came back down, we closed inside of it, and I want to see if we continue pushing to reach this up here. We did wick multiple times into it, so we're gonna be watching that. Sibi became inversed, so we're gonna be reaching for the buy stops or the internal resistance, taking out some little short-term external and then dropping. So we're gonna be watching that. Then this one took out all that, and this one took out the buy stop. So we're gonna see, you know, if it on the 15, if we do close above on the 15, or on the, on the 1 hour, it's a 1 hour Sibi. So if we close above on the 1 hour, then to me that's gonna have strong conviction. Then we're gonna continue up and most likely reach for some form of buy side, probably this up here, and use this as an inversion. So I'm gonna be watching that. It's kind of a long, it's a long wick, man. I'm gonna draw 50% of that for the 5 minute here. So I just have 2 targets, honestly. No, I should have never done that. Let's go back here. There. Usually try to do that first. So let's go right here. Oh yeah, we already did that. So yeah, that one already has that. So I'm gonna just take this off right here like that. What is this level? Pretty much on the weekly, yes. I'm just gonna leave it for the weekly one. Make this one. Whenever I usually have that, I tend to make this one a dotted one. This one a dashed. GPB USD sell. Hold on, you need more confirmation, brother. I don't try to instantly sell. It's too early, man. It's too early. How long did you take to learn trading? It took me around, like, I'm still learning. No, it took me around, let's count the months. So I started in January. Why is it lagging now? Whoa. Started in January, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 months. I just stopped learning right now. I don't take any more notes. I finished the 23 mentorship, and I said that was done. I'm done with that. I don't want to take Strange ICT's notes, or I don't want to take Market Maker X notes. I don't want to take any of those notes anymore. I already have the charts on my phone from their Twitter charts, and I don't want to go back to the YouTube channel and take notes. Not really subscribed to many of them either anymore. I am, but not really like the ones that post every day. I'm subscribed to Market Maker X, Strange, and all of them. I still watch them, but I'm not really subscribed to the other traders anymore. I just don't watch them. Prefer to not just watch them, I guess. But it took me 11 months to learn, and that was like watching videos that were like 2 hours, 4 hours, live streams that were very long, sticking through them and continuing to watch. We have a Bissy here. See if it holds for now on the 5 minute. I'm barely getting profitable, so that just goes to show, you know, it can be very hard. Depends on how much work you put into, though. I'm barely green. This is my like first month actually green. So we're gonna be waiting to see that here. I want to see how this candle closes. Form a BISI. Make it inverse if you want to drop down to the 1 minute. So we're just gonna wait and see honestly here now. Let's see if it makes it an inversion. Is trading profitable? Depends on how you trade. Everybody trades differently, so all depends on risk management too. So we can't even get above there. Better make this an inversion here. So we're gonna be looking to see, you know, if these, you know, start to have that change in the steady delivery. You know, I am feeling impulsive to want to take a trade, but I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna wait. I don't even know if I want to take a trade today. Probably tomorrow, or maybe, you know, just when the market offers are set up. So not forcing my hand. So we still got what? We closed, made it a BISI. We're forming another one, so I'm just gonna be wait. Check out this buy side. I'm gonna mark out. How do people like there we go, they clone it. That's what I was wondering. Like, how do people clone it? So we're gonna aim to see if we can reach up there. Hit the SIBI on the 5 minutes, or the buy side up here too. Euro already hitting it, we're rejecting. Hitting the premium wick. A little breaker here we had formed, but we couldn't see. We tapped up into it with the SIBI and then we dropped. We couldn't continue after that. So seems like we're seeking some buy side here. And we have a little BISI in there, so I'm gonna mark that out real quick right here like that. So if it comes inverse to me, the Euro's a stronger one, so if it comes inverse, I think GU is gonna drop too. We're gonna wait for that. It is the BISI is all the way up here. It's in the D premium, so I'm gonna watch this one right here and this one right here. So, but again, the bias for these are actually bearish. I do want to see them come down probably to the previous month high, or this right here, and then the previous month low reach down there. So yeah, previous month high reached up here. We're already above the monthly SIBI. So I want to see if we form the high this week, the 3rd week of the month. Then we start expanding lower. I'm always trying to keep that monthly power 3 in the back of my mind. So we're gonna be waiting for that. Let's look at GU. GU probably isn't. GU is having a hard time up there. We're gonna wait for this right here. For this little BISI here to be tapped up into. So SPX is dropping, NQ is dropping. Seems like we are about to form this as an inversion if we do close below on the 5 minutes. So we're gonna be watching that. We're gonna be aiming for the sell stops here. So these right here, these relative equal lows, pretty equal relative equal lows, pretty clear draw on liquidity here for this one. This one down here too, you know. But this one has more of a, it's gonna have a harder time getting down there since it built up high resistance. Has a breaker here, you can see it clear as day. So we're gonna be watching that. And then eventually has a unicorn model right here inside of it. So, you know, it's gonna be a very hard time getting down there in my opinion for SPX. Same thing with, if we go back to US 30, US 30 hasn't taken out that buy side liquidity. So, you know, if we want to continue up, then I can see that for this one right here, continuing up, taking out this, and then eventually dropping, because, you know, the all-time highs are very, very far from there, you know, from compared to NQ. You can see that, and then ES too. So we're just gonna be watching that. So we're gonna take off this. We're gonna use this one now as an inversion if we do want to drop and close below it, or if not, let's leave this one. And we're just gonna be waiting here. And let's see, Euro USD. This one right here. So, where did you learn from? You're really amazing. It's trading profit. Okay, I already read that. How much did you invest in the start? I wouldn't really. If you do start investing, I really wouldn't invest much. Probably like $100 into like a regular account. But even then, I'll probably do demo and then go to funded. Are you a student? Currently not. Are you, or did you work before? What did you do before you got into trading? I did content creation, so I was making videos online. And then, what did you do before trading? Oh yeah, I just said that. So I did content creation, ran a couple channels, and yeah, no, just helped a couple people run their channels. You know, was editing for a while, and then making thumbnails, so like graphic design, visual effects, and yeah, that's pretty much it. don't really try to do that anymore. The ROI, you know, you waste so much time. It's a lot of time, you know. But I do plan on eventually getting into that. Once I probably start upgrading the equipment. That's another reason why I need to. It's like the trading money. Start getting that flowing, and then putting it into crypto. Eventually, you know, just upgrading the equipment, starting some channels, I guess, or just I don't know. We already got the channel started, so probably just uploading more, getting better, making. I guess I need to start doing more copywriting, like better scripts. Not even copywriting for like companies though, but just for script writing for myself, writing better scripts for the videos, and just getting really good at that. That's another skill I want to learn eventually. So yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling on there. So we didn't make this inverse. I'm gonna change it back to a buy side balance. Bro, that thing faked me out so hard. It's crazy. That's very crazy, honestly. And just having a hard time getting below here. How old are you? I'm 19. Do you know crypto? Do you invest in stocks? I don't invest in stocks anymore. I used to. And I do know crypto. So the BISI held. Push, now we're hitting mean threshold. I want to see if we continue holding above it. And we already took this out, so I'm going to crush one of this. See, we tapped up into it perfectly and then dropped. So I'm going to be wanting to see that, you know, if we get above here, the mean threshold, come back into the SIBI, dig deeper, take out the buy stops, then drop. Or if we continue up, make this inverse on the 15 and then aim for this and then consequent encroachment. Again, because US 30 still hasn't taken out the buy side from the daily. So, I mean, I can see that. But SPX going up there and just hitting that maybe. And I'm just going to be waiting for this, honestly. So, yeah, no, today's probably like the best day to sit on your hands. Yesterday, too, you know, honestly, after yesterday, the move was already, the volume was already dead, you know, like there was, unless you caught this right here, a little short term. Even then, you know, it's very hard to catch that. The volume was just back and forth. I was trying to catch NQ shorts around here for the market maker sell model, but eventually, you know, we got stopped out. And it was a break-even trade. We were like up 1 hour, 2 hour around there, and I just didn't want to get out. So I'm just gonna be waiting for this one. You know, it's back and forth movement today too again. So it's really just sitting on your hands, waiting for a clear market direction. You know, we took out the buy stops. Now I'm aiming for the sell stops. So, you know, I'm gonna be wanting to be seeing the order flow change and eventually getting down there. But if we don't, then of course we're gonna be aiming for the longer buy stops up here, or maybe a rejection block up there. ES again hit this consequent encroachment of this wick, and you know, wicks are gaps. So this hit the middle of a gap. Wicks are gaps. I see. I always talked about this. So this one too, a 15 minute consequent encroachment. So we're gonna be waiting to see. Take this off right there like that, and we're gonna mark this one out like this. So yeah, you can see it clear as day. So you're doing this all at 19. You are so damn talented. Are you a high school dropout? I'm not a high school dropout. I finished high school. I graduated this month, or I mean not this month, this year. I graduated in May though, in May of 2023. High school diploma. So we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna take this off right here. Leave this one up here. Why so many questions? That's my question now. Why so many questions? Alright, so we're getting that drop lower on SPX. Again, these are more like fake outs whenever you see these, unless we get a closure. I usually wait for the closure. Again, on the 1 minute, you would have probably got them faked out multiple times. That's why I'm on the 1 minute, the 5 minute a little bit more. Because, you know, this wick on the 1 minute, it looks like, you know, a market structure shift, displacement. We came back into the SIBI. Now we're dropping. That can happen. But as to how it's going to happen is going to be very, very unlikely, you know, very improbable, I should say. Not unlikely. It can get there, but it's going to take a while. It's going to chop. It's going to do all that on the 1 minute. And you can, you know, your emotions are going to probably go through the roof. So And then we have a 15-minute inversion for value. So I'm gonna wait to see if we can get below that. Hit this, get below that. You know, the very important thing is this: get below the BISI. Continue dropping. Hit the 1 hour order block. Just continue pushing it lower. Do you have a girlfriend? I'm not gonna answer that. You know, I think this. You know, you already asked enough questions, man. And then it's not about trading. That one's not about trading, so I'm not gonna. And then the other ones were about personal life, so it's not about trading related. I probably won't answer it anymore. So, you know, it's a trading stream. I'm not trying to get into anything personal or like religion or anything like that. You know. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I used to talk about it a lot, but as of just recently, you know, I've been trying to focus more on trading. I don't want to get distracted or, you know, just it's my opinion. It really shouldn't matter to y'all, you know. What I'm saying here, you know, it's all speculation, especially for the market. We have an inverse here now. We made it an inversion. Now, we're gonna wait to see here if we can come and hit these lows, and let's just get below this consequent encroachment first. Of course, this order block right here, these 3 up close candles. I mean down close. Waiting to see if we can get below that too, and it lines up near the consequent encroachment of this. So just waiting to see that. This one already dropping, so I'm gonna take this off. No need to have it anymore, and we're waiting for this right here. If we disrespect the SIBI, I guess we can see this come to consequent encroachment, then eventually drop. So I'm gonna wait for that. Do you use Robinhood? I do not use Robinhood. So this one I'm waiting for the BISI. This one's a lot stronger than this one. You can see that clear as day. Formed a higher high, formed a higher low now. This one's still forming higher highs. Took out the buy stops. This one hit the buy stops too. Respecting the BISI. This one again, I want to see if we can come up to here, and then eventually start to expand lower. I want to see how we fluctuate price around here. Of course, I do expect us to get down there eventually, since NQ is probably dropping. So we hit the inverse on the 5 minute. Again, I want to see us come below here too. Both of them have this big wick that formed. This one just seems it's like already below it. This one isn't below it. So to me, you know, it really just seems ES is dropping a lot more sooner now. Trying to catch up while NQ is a lot weaker. It's been weaker, of course, but it doesn't have to move as much as ES has to. So we're just waiting for that. See, we're hitting it. I want to see us dig deeper into it. Probably the consequent encroachment. Anything below here too, again, below this wick. You know, I want to see if we leave this unfilled and bounce up, or if we make it inverse and drop. That's what I'm waiting for. And this one we're just fluctuating inside now. Not having as much speed. These two, you know, they're just bouncing off the buy side imbalance and not really doing anything. This one too has a little short-term one right here, and we're still yet to get into it. So just waiting for that. Waiting for more confirmation. Waiting for that change in the state of delivery for the forex pairs. Change of state of delivery for me would have to be a inverse, become inverse, and for this one I think we already got it. More of a market maker sum model here forming, and this is like your reaccumulation prolongs, your second stage. This is probably I would have probably said this yeah, no, I think you only get one stage. You really only get like sometimes one stage. And your residual consolidation around here, you know, like a balanced price range back and forth right here. So I feel like we're gonna have a harder time getting down there below those for that one. This one I think we just, it's kind of some high resistance, but I think we're gonna get down there eventually for this one a lot more sooner. What's up, Haz Adam? What's up? We're just gonna be waiting for that. Probably waiting till like I don't know. We're gonna watch price, honestly. Seeing our objective, we got hit. I want to see us have distribution, or yeah, distribution lower. GU, we're still rallying. Down close candle. Let's see if we can continue to push price higher. This one too, you know, this one's not above it. It's more like doji. This is all doji right here. Low volume candles, vacuum blocks. So we're hitting that. Hitting that consequent encroachment. I don't want to see us close above. To me, that would seem a lot more bullish. I want to see us close below, stay in like that lower half of the quadrant in the discount range instead of the premium. So we're just gonna wait for that. You know, I think that's the best case scenario here. And no, yeah, I just don't want to see it go up any further. To me, it just doesn't look probable, you know, because we bounce off this like a small institutional order infantry drill. And we're pushing up. It'd be worse if we close above this, you know, it's even worse. But even then, we're still closing above the consequent encroachment of the wick. So Nasdaq's probably rallying, yeah. So it's just very unlikely, very improbable market conditions for me right now. How's your day? It's going good, man. It's going really good. No trades today for right now. I can't really see anything that I would like to trade. And yeah, no, it's not reaching my objectives that I want, or it's not doing what I want. So I'm just stay out. I'm not gonna force my hand. Forex pairs look a lot better, but even then, you know, they're still not doing what I want. So I'm just waiting, honestly. I'm playing the waiting game. Nothing wrong with that. What's up, Shino? It's good to see you, man. I'm gonna start putting the date on the streams because I just can't. Is it the 14th? I think it is. It's the 15th. What is the date for this one? 11/14. Yeah, no, it's wrong. 11/15 there. I thought I knew I did something wrong. I was like, wait, hold on. I did it wrong. So tomorrow we only have 8:30 unemployment claims, and then Friday we have 2 a.m. GDP retail sales. After that, I don't think there's any more news for the pairs I'm watching here for USD, GPB, and then USD again. So there's a bunch of orange folders though, so that's pretty much it really. Like, orange folders don't really bother me. They can still make the market gyrate, move. So I try to not pay attention, but sometimes I will. So, you know, it really just, usually they're with the 8:30 news, or sometimes they're after. Alright, so bouncing off this right here. Nothing really I can really see. Again, staying out. Nothing I really see. We're just back and forth. These, alright, so we're disrespect to this. I want to see if we close below this now, and probably eventually close below the fair value gaps. Make it inverse. 1 minute confluences too, probably. So I want to, actually I would wait for this one. For this one right here, I would wait for GPB to get more confirmation from Euro. Euro makes it inverse, then we drop. I'm gonna go zoom out a little bit, and yeah, just zoom out. I think that's the best case scenario sometimes. Zoom out. So the 4-hour candle, big wick. We're still inside that 4-hour BISI. I think we're hitting consequent encroachments. We already hit it. So, you know, if we break above that sell side imbalance on the 1 hour, I see us reaching this buy side again. But even then, we'll probably have to get above consequent encroachment of this. So that 4-hour candle. So I'm gonna be watching that. I want to see how we close on this one. 30 minutes, of course. I'm just waiting for that, honestly. See if we make it inverse, or yeah, no, if we respect it and then we drop. So if we get a closure above inverse, I would target a consequent encroachment of this, and then eventually the buy stops. And if not, then of course probably these lows, you know, the short-term sell stops. And of course, because we're inside the buy side imbalance, so anything can really happen here. So, you know, we're just waiting for this, honestly. And then same thing for GU, honestly. There's nothing really too different. Let me take off this real quick like that. So here, this one looks a lot weaker. We already hit the BISI low, while this one never did. So this one's a lot weaker. This one's already below consequent encroachment. So let's get this right here like that. So yeah, no, yeah, we're already hitting consequent encroachment now. If this one starts to drop a lot more, then of course Euro's gonna catch up. And the news candle created the SIBI, while Euro's candle was at 4 o'clock. So it's already right here, 4 o'clock, right here. Clear SMT, you know. for that. So we're just waiting, honestly, for the 5-minute imbalances. So the order block never got closed below, so we're just gonna wait now. Playing the waiting game here. With this one too, you know, just on the 4-hour, getting above consequent encroachment. You know, if we stay above, I think we're gonna reach the buy stops, or if we close above, I should say, we're gonna reach it most likely. On the 1-hour, on the 15, we have that premium wick, big wick. So I want to see if we get above this one. Close above this one, I think we're gonna continue pushing. Probably go past this one and reach for this one, since we did reprice into a 5-minute imbalance with a breaker there. So we're gonna be waiting for that. So I'm just trying to clean the charts up a little bit more. Same for NQ, honestly. NQ is a lot weaker though. So on the, take off this real quick. Let's mark this out like that. So 4-hour, again, I think we're gonna reach. Continue. This one did take off short, long-term buy side. So I would probably just see the consequent encroachment objective be met if we want to rally or catch up to ES. Or yeah, no, probably the rejection block too. You know, that'll be the first target, and then the consequent encroachment, then the highs. So mean threshold. This order block we did close below these 3 up close candles, and we are still hanging around the mean threshold. So the mean, the middle of the order block, we have a 5-minute buy side imbalance, or I mean inversion, and then we have a sell side imbalance here on the 15, I should say. Take out buy stops short term, and I'm waiting to see, you know, if we're reaching for the external low, or we're gonna stay inside the internal resistance runs. So yeah, we're just waiting for that, honestly. There's no point of not waiting. Very not my type of day to trade. You know, no matter how much the market's moving, how much volume they have, to me it's just not my type of day, honestly. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. I think at 12 I'm gonna go and look at the exotics. I haven't looked up at them in a while. I'm gonna check the economic calendar for next week too, and you know, usually whenever there's like FOMC or any like big news event or NFP protocol, I try to be looking at the exotics more. So next week we have, let's go show y'all real quick. So next week, this is all we have. So pretty much all we have is 2 p.m. news, FOMC minutes for Tuesday. Monday, no news. So we're gonna watch this, see how the Monday range pans out. Tuesday, 2 o'clock news, 2 p.m. Wednesday we have tentative GPB and then ECB. But 8:30 we have unemployment claims, and then 10 o'clock we have reverse UOM, consumer sentiment. So this is like the second stage, 2 stages of the news. This ICT talked about this. So one will, you know, this one could probably push us up, and then this one come back down. So just gonna be watching that, trying to have that in the back of my mind. 3:15 we have Euro PMI news. 3:30 we have so we have French PMI and then German, and then eventually we have GPB PMI. So that's all Thursday. Usually during London. So New York session we should be good, and then eventually for Friday we have 9:45 news, which is flash PMI. I didn't know it was at 9:45. I would usually expect these to be at 10, but I don't know. I guess I'll take that. I guess I don't know. I won't be too against it. So they're in like that little silver bullet hour. But yeah, no, that's pretty much all for the news. So I think we should be good for next week. Just seeing all that volatility come in, push price in the direction that it should be going in. So this week I was low with the volatility or news. So hopefully next week pushes us and gives us a lot more volume to trade. So, and I don't know if I would trade news. But if I'm in a swing trade, I'll probably will hold it. So yeah, especially after Monday or Tuesday. I mean. So yeah, now we're just chilling here. And yeah, we're just watching this honestly. So now we're just bouncing off of that 15-minute confluence. This doesn't look like it's holding. Very, very improbable conditions here. Yeah, I don't even want to take a trade right now. Probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday for sure. Thursday will probably offer a better trade. Would love to see some displacement to the upside soon. Dixie chop in helping along with the 5-minute fair value gap. I don't know if I want to trade anything honestly. Forex pairs, everything just dying down right now for London close here. This one is like back and forth. And the consequent encroachment of the wick. Just hitting it back and forth. We use it as a, I guess both sides honestly. First we use it to push price higher. Then once we came down, started using it as a means to push price lower. This inverse guy ran through multiple times. I'm still gonna have it on the chart, even though this guy ran through both sides already. Because just you can see the gravitational pull around it. It's very strong. It's a very strong inversion for value. Price is just pulling all around it, and so I think it's very powerful. So I'm gonna just keep it on there. We're still in the 15 minutes inverse, so it doesn't look like we're gonna push up for this 15-minute inverse to get to the buy stops up here and then up here too. So we're gonna see how this candle closes. If we close below this, then I would expect us to get to the BISI and then eventually start to expand lower and make it inverse. But even then, the breaker would be high probability with the fair value gap there. So I'm just really waiting, because we did only get a tap and then eventually we rallied. But this time around, I just want to see if we can make it inverse and then eventually drop lower, since we don't seem to want to be going higher. But I guess you can pretty much pan out both sides. Usually when the market is like this, I don't trade. If I can see an objective or like the market going both sides, that's not good at all. I usually don't even take a trade. When you see the market go both sides and like you can see it go, it's not one-sided, don't take a trade. That's what ICT talked about in one of his live streams. I was taking notes on this, man. He said, if the market's trading both sides, or if your bias is both sides, usually you don't want to take a trade. You want to sit on your hands and wait. That's sometimes the best option, and that's what I'm doing right now. I can see both sides planning out, and to me, I don't want to take a trade now because of that. But for Forex, it looks clear. Forex, I think we're gonna go lower. For the S&P and Nasdaq, we already met our objective. I usually stand on the sidelines whenever that happens. That's the first call. Second call, you can go both sides. That's the third call. Fourth one, we are trading both sides. So that's the third. Yeah, these, I think if Euro gets this right here inversed, then I think we're gonna drop eventually, since we are in that SIBI on the 1 hour. We are watching how it closes though, for sure. So we got 30 minutes, and then this one too, we got 30 minutes. This one looks very weak compared to Euro, so I'm gonna wait for that. And S&P, Nasdaq, I want to see if we get below this low again. I'm waiting for this right here. Nasdaq too. Now we're finally getting below this little fair value gap here. I'm gonna mark it out for y'all. So yeah, that's my next objective. We want to continue lowering the consequent encroachment and then the bullish order block. Seeing all this, it's like it's a lot of overwhelm. So like the low of this would have to be, and this one would have to be the low again. So like they both align perfectly. So closing below like the low of this fair value, making it inverse, and then making all these P arrays. I mean the middle of the gap and then the middle of the order block. So just watching that honestly. And this close below, hitting this. We're gonna mark this out honestly. It's a unicorn model, so we're just gonna have that marked out. See if we can get below that. So, yeah, okay, we're dropping now honestly on this one. I want to wait for the closure, make it inverse, and then eventually this one too. So we're gonna wait for that honestly. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, no, the forex pairs don't look bad. Really, just indices that are not my Tia cup, not my type of trade I would want to take. So We're gonna go to SMT here. Go to the 1 hour. I don't really see anything here on the 1 hour. Probably these highs up here like that. That's all I see really on the 1 hour for this on the 1 hour. Really nothing here. You can see really 15. Nothing here. 1 minute SMT. Not really there. 5 minutes SMT. Not really there honestly on the forex price side. It just looks really symmetrical, so that's a really good indication there. So yeah, we got an inverse there on these. To me, that's very good. Very, very good, honestly. I would want a retracement if we can get that, but if not, then of course, then no trade. TF cup? Yeah, no. Not my TF cup. I'm gonna make this. I can't. Like, I just can't with that color. So I'm gonna make it a little bit more. Make it black. And if we close below this, make a CB, we never come tap up into that. We make this inverse. I think we're gonna be extremely bearish. That's how I view the market here. So yeah, if we make a CB, we never come. And for euro, we never come and tap into that inverse. We make a CB, we never have like a small institutional reference draw, or even never even come and tap into that. I think, you know, we're extremely bearish. We're gonna drop further. We're just gonna wait for these, honestly. We're gonna aim for the sell side here. That would be our main objective for right now. So yeah, short-term objective, same thing for this one right here. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for that, honestly. There's no point of not. I think they're both moving the same, you know, nothing wrong. Nothing in tandem with them. Right, we're not even rallying for none of them. Crazy, crazy. We're just dropping. You see that? Extremely bearish. I want to see if we can. I would have wanted a retracement, but now we're not, so we're gonna get that. So, gonna measure equilibrium here. I don't want to be forcing anything. Bullish, in my opinion. That's your opinion. We're gonna have to wait and see. So we're going to wait and see, guys. Let's see. I think it's a bullish OTE EU. You think so? Nah, I can't see that happening. I cannot see that at all. My eye does not gravitate towards that. If you go, I mean, I can show you higher time frame, but even then, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for more of a trade idea here to short. But I cannot see that. I just can't see an OTE model there for that. OTE would have to be down here. Even then, I just don't see us respecting OTE. 15-minute order block. These three probably down close candles. Pull a fib. I just did right here. Where is it? I don't even have it marked out. Let's mark out OTE real quick for him. I just can't see that happening, honestly. It's not gonna happen. Watch. I just can't, bro. I just can't. It's very unlikely for that to happen. Even for this one. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. We're just waiting for the closure here on these candles. Like, this one's dropping. Look at that. You're saying ES is bullish, huh? We see the comment. We see the comment. ES bullish. It's not. It's dropping. Fair value up. If this gets closed, I think we're gonna continue. If it goes back, and then eventually I think we can continue back up maybe. But even then, we're still below even equilibrium of the range. As long as we maintain our form down there, I think we're gonna continue dropping. So yeah, that's really what I'm watching. Same with this one too. We're gonna see the forex pairs. You know, if we can catch a short inside of the premium. I don't want to be shorting near equilibrium or like anywhere where I'll probably pyramid. I won't lie. If I enter like a short around here and then eventually we come back up, I'll probably pyramid more. But even then, you know, I wouldn't want to do that. I probably want to wait more. So yeah, we're not even getting that right now. You can see how just extremely bearish it is. It's very, very bearish. Waiting. These are dropping. Look at that. Dropping, reaching for this outside right here. These are going to be like that watching a few, probably. If not, then they're going to come and retrace and then chop around there because the session's going to come to an end eventually. So, yeah, these are probably reaching for that before lunch. So, yeah, where'd you get in that? Honestly, not bad, honestly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Windows, Windows. What are you doing, Windows? If we come back, then drop. I'll use the internal range here. We hit equilibrium here. You can see that clear as day. We just barely created it. I would have wanted a retracement, but I don't know if we're gonna get that honestly here. If we continue, you know, it's gonna show the bear state. You know, like a retracement back into like one of the fair value gaps. But we're not getting that. That's how just extremely bearish it is. Whenever that happens, usually like the market's one-sided, you know, it's gonna move. This one's pumping. Look at that, it's dropping. Look at that. Look at that. Chat, look at this. See that? I see the chat. I'm just gonna wait for that, honestly. Wait for it. If we can get some retracement, like even this or this, drawing a fib, seeing a premium. So, yeah, just waiting for that. I'm gonna take this off now. I'm gonna use the other one. I like using this one right here. Just like seeing it for a premium or discount. I don't like seeing all the other stuff. And then quadrants, of course. Measure the things. So let's put that back. Dun 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 dun. So yeah, no, probably will get that honestly here. See this right here, so we're reaching for it. This one already took it out. X right there. So I think we'll just take this off right there like that. Yeah, just leave it regular, honestly. I don't think I'm gonna do all that extra stuff. So we're reaching for it, waiting for us. Finally, I think we're gonna come back to eventually in PD array. It could be a bullish one, use it as a means to push price lower, or it could be a bearish one that we have created like a south side imbalance right here and then drop lower. I'm going to be waiting for either one of those to come into place. This one is creating one right now, so you can see Euro looks a lot weaker. Already hit the equilibrium while GU is barely tapped into it. We're not still below it. So I want to see if we can probably use this one right here. I wouldn't be against this one, but again, this one, I prefer the first fair value gap, so we're going to mark that one out. But if we use the inversions, I will use that too, I guess. So even if this was like institutional or influencer drill, wait for that. Got indices reach lower. See that? You see how the consequent approach from this wick instantly got used as a means of inverse. Whenever PD arrays are not getting respected, like this right here, it's a bullish PD array. We close above it. I want to see us use it as a means to push price higher, but we never got that. We chopped around it, and we used this one right here to push price lower. We couldn't get above it twice. 1, 2. So we dropped, we got below this, and then we chopped, we hit it, and then we dropped. It's all in the 15-minute time frame. And I was watching it on the 5-minute. You see what we tapped into it, then we dropped, and then boom. This one too. This one used the inversion. We chopped around it multiple times. You gonna short EU? Probably won't until we get some sort of retracement. Probably would short, if I'm being honest, probably GU rather than EU right now. I think GU looks a lot better for shorts, or maybe EU. I don't know, because EU is already inside this inverse on the daily, so I'm gonna try to be a little bit more cautious. While this one is inside the weekly, and it's dropping heavily. You can see that. And it's already below. It already hit the consequent approach, or the fair value got below in the 4 hours. So I'd rather take this one. Or, I mean, you can't take this one. It's going to catch up eventually, but it's going to take a while. So I'll probably swing trade this one, honestly, if we get that. So I wouldn't mind, actually, for both. I would just want to catch a better entry. I would want to catch a one-shot, one-kill at a area where there's high probability. You go to the 1 minute, you can see that. We're just chopping now, so. I'll see yesterday's after 12 o'clock what happened. So yeah, after 12 o'clock we just started to gyrate down, and then obviously we had big volume at 12:30 to like the closing. So yeah, so just wait for lunch to see if we can get a retracement. If not this one right here, so we can short that. Eventually build more pyramids into this up here and then drop. So probably start off small and then eventually work my way up to the big positions. I wouldn't be against that either. Using the lowest leverage and then eventually going scaling it more eventually if we start retracing further. I wouldn't be scared, There's no point, higher time frame is very bearish, so see that clear as day. You can see those MT4 lines all over the chart, bro. Those those traders that be doing that, bro. They be having so many entries everywhere. 0.1, 0.1, 0.1 all over the chart. I'm finna do, man. I'm finna do that. That's what hedge funds do, man. They be buying and selling, buying and selling, selling and buying and selling, buying and selling. Every market move, right here they buy. No, every market move they sell. They sell up here, and then they buy it back down here, and then they buy it back and they sell it. It's they just trade both sides. Honestly, it's crazy. They hedge it. That's what it is, pretty much. So yeah, I'll probably go back to euro. Honestly, I would rather take euro right now. Wouldn't be against that for an entry on euro. Dun, 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 dun. I don't even know if we're gonna get it though, because we're just bouncing off equilibrium. This one too, we're bouncing off of it, so I would rather wait for a little deeper retracement. So this side to this low, yeah, probably in here. Or if we if we respect this, then drop. Then I'll probably pyramid some in here, maybe. I'll probably just both right here, and then up here. As long as it's above the 25, I think. Yeah, the 25, I'll pyramid. Won't be against that. So anywhere above here, then I'm actually coming into here. Anywhere inside this quadrant, I'll take shorts. And if we come up into here, then I'll kind of be leaning not to. I'll be very, I'll be But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just seeing the price swing. Just waiting for it, honestly. I think that's the best part. Let's go to GU. See if GU has it. I don't even know if GU is going to get it. So yeah, GU is better at the 25 already. Who? What do you mean who?
Oh, what's up, Dagger?
So yeah, we're just gonna wait for this, honestly. See if we can get to that mean, the consequent encroachment. It's really what I'm waiting for, honestly. The range. Just being patient here. I'm gonna see if EU, or I mean GU. So many fair value gaps. Just leave the first one with the inversions. So we'll look at GU now. We'll look at the indices. Indices are finally retracing. So NQ already took it out. SMT right here. Lower, 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 high. And that's pretty much it for that one. GU, EU is up in there. Again, we can come up into here. Perfectly fine with me. Same with this one. So if this one comes up, that means EU is probably going to be all the way up here already. So I wouldn't be against that, honestly. I just want to see 50% of the range get hit. Then we drop. Do I have standard deviations on? I don't. So okay. I was about to say, you know, I'm trying to cluster my chart. My chart is already clustered, man. Like way too many levels. So yeah, we're just waiting, honestly. I think. Let me take off the fib. That's what it was, clustering it. So I'm just waiting, honestly, if we can come up a little bit more. If not, then I already pyramided some in here. Not too much though, but yeah, no, just like regular, like 25% of what I would usually risk. And so I'm saving like the other 25 for right here. If we get above here, and then if we don't, then of course I'll just be with 25. Won't be against that. Won't be against anything. This one never came up into here. I would have wanted that, honestly, and then we drop. It's holding it though. Why is it? Yeah, okay. I was about to say, why is both of the fibs on them? I have both of them. So yeah, we're just waiting for this, honestly. Patience pays. No SMT here. But let me show you why I think we're gonna drop. Just using higher time frame narrative. So let's go to the weekly here. Weekly time frame for Euro USD. Measure the range here. We can see we hit equilibrium. Usually, whenever we hit equilibrium, we either disrespect and we continue the market maker model, or we reverse. And daily time frame, we had the inversion, and then we had the premium with consequent encroachment, that weekly time frame. So we are unable to close above or hold above it. Daily time frame, the inversion, we are inside of it. This like big fair value gap forming. So you know, even if we do form that fair value gap, I do expect us to come down and then eventually tap it. And then if we want to continue higher, we continue. But if we get below the consequent encroachment, I see us dropping. But even then, on the monthly time frame, we have that monthly SIBI. So I want to see us come down lower and close inside of it. And then for the 4 hour, just bearish delivery, you can see that it's buy side delivery. Now we're on the sell side. So, and then on the 1 hour, again, same thing, buy side to the sell side now. So I'm really just targeting like short-term levels like this right here. And then on the 15-minute time frame, we had a big fair value gap. We closed below it. That should be even more confidence to you on the 15. I haven't even stared at the 15, but on the 15, we had this fair value gap there. I drew the high of it for the buy stops, and you can see we took that out. And now it took a while to get down there, but eventually we are. And then we had the premium wick. So yeah, no, we're pretty much, that's why I'm bearish. You know, I don't see us continuing any higher after having so much buy side delivery. I expect us to have sell side delivery, even if it's to the short term low. Or the 4 hour fair value gap, because the 4 hour fair value gap, G already hit it while EU never did. So, you know, EU is probably going to catch up eventually. So we're just waiting for that. And they are moving in symmetry, so that is a good thing to me, honestly. But at lunchtime, we're gonna go review the exotic pairs, and eventually that's pretty much gonna end off the stream there. So I'm gonna review every exotic pair I have on that. So I'm gonna set an alert here since we are in a position, but this one we're not. So actually I'll do both because they're both in symmetry. So I want to see if one reaches it while the other one doesn't. So let's clear something there. NQ dropping while ES has not. So this low, what's order block? But if we're not getting that, then of course this one's gonna probably rally higher. So we're just gonna wait for these. Dixie is rallying now, finally, after being inside of what is it, the monthly Cibi? The monthly Bessie. What is it? It's on the daily, right? 4 hour maybe. So 1 hour breaker. It hit a 1 hour breaker. I'm tripping. So yeah, low, high, lower, low, and then we came down and tapped into the breaker. Now we're rallying. I think that's a big pull for us, and we have what, a inversion for value gap. So I think we're gonna push higher. That's another confluence there for us to rally up. Even though we have this range right here, I just see us, rallying, continue. We haven't even, I think we have, no, yeah, we kind of, but even then, we're still just in a very, sell side delivery. Now we're gonna have buy side. You hear my dog barking at me? Yeah, she wants my attention. I'm gonna go pick her up now. Hold on, we're gonna wait though, actually, for, yeah, I'm gonna pick her up now. Gotta pick her up. She's a big baby. She's a big baby. So now I'm just gonna wait, honestly, for lunch to come in, honestly. Just playing it smooth, playing it safe, not risking too much, because the volume is dying down and the session is coming to an end. So that's usually the time where I don't even risk much. That's why I did 0.25. It's not, not my TF cup. Go back up to the 5 minute. I want to see the indices. Let's go back. I want to see the indices, honestly. I want to see watch ES drop, catch up. Again, ES had all that buy side delivery. I expect sell side now delivery to come in. Markets only move from market maker model to the next. Simple as that. As Mr. himself, ICT, would say. Can't believe he left, man. That's very tragic to me, honestly. I already got everything though. Really just putting in the screen time here now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna be in the crypto space probably a lot more. I already set up my accounts. I need to set up my alerts for the crypto trades I want to take. I'm probably gonna swing trade crypto. I probably won't at first trade like intermediate or short term or intraday at all. I'd rather just swing trade it. I prefer swing trading it. I don't want to be staring at the chart like for like hours a day, especially from like indices then going to crypto and indices going to crypto. I want to swing trade that, and have that capital do the work for me with the leverage, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I think the leverage is the scariest part. I feel like I need to control my temptations for leverage. You can increase it whenever you're in a trade and decrease it whenever you're in a trade or a position. That's the scariest part to me, honestly, because if you're in like a winning position, you increase the margin. That's crazy, bro. You can be like up a lot. So I wouldn't want to even do that either. I wouldn't want that to happen, honestly. So yeah, NQ is creating a Cibi. Order block down there. S&P is chopping for the good to get lower. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for that. So we're just chilling here, honestly. There's nothing else that I really want to see. Everything already happened, so it's really just a matter of just waiting now. Dog is crazy. She's crazy. And we're just chopping here, and that's kind of why, just like, ugh. The chop fest. It really is, honestly. It really is a chop fest. After London closed, too. Very sloppy range. Just waiting, honestly. It's probably the best thing you can do. I'm gonna watch AES. She's chewing on my headphone wire. Stop. So it's already 12. About to be 12. I gotta go and look at the exotics. I'm gonna do from like AUD, JPY, and CAD JPY, like the ones that are not majors or minors at all. The exotics. I want to look at the exotics. I think they are minors. Some of them. No majors though. No majors. I already reviewed the majors earlier. If you want to go back on the stream, you can go review or watch that. Or whenever gold, oil, the bonds, and US30, AUD, USD, USD CAD, GBP, JPY. The JPY pairs, you know, USD, JPY. I'm about to go over the JPY pairs right now for the exotics, pretty much. Get your little paws. Your little paws right here. Your little feet. Little paws. Hello feet. Hello feet. Hello feet. Hello feet, mate. Alright, mate. We had a little volume balance creator right there. You can see that clear as day. So we're going to wait for that. Wait for that to get filled up later on for the next candle maybe. And then, as of right now, you know, we created a big sell side imbalance here. We left it as a breakaway gap. So we're going to be waiting here to see, you know, if we want to like take out this form of buy stops right here. You know, these two up close candles here. Well, I mean, these two highs up here forming as relative equal highs. Take those out. We dig into the sell side and then eventually we drop. Or if not, use this one as an inversion. So yeah, mate, that's pretty much all I'm watching here. We already, you know, we created a SIBI here for this one. So this one too, you know, hitting it and then dropping. If not, coming up to this one. Euro USD, you know, we are chopping around equilibrium of the range here. You know, that tends to happen whenever, you know, we are kind of disrespecting it. So we're gonna wait for this SIBI to push us lower, probably close below these up close candles at first to have that bearish order flow kick in. Same for GU, you know, GU coming down further. As of right now, we're gonna go to the exotics here, and we're gonna come down all the way here, and we're gonna measure all these right here. So we're gonna start off on this one. Alright, let me stop. So we're gonna start off on this one for real. And buy side. I usually like marking buy side and sell side on the monthly time frame here. And yeah, that would be really my. A lot of y'all gonna be like, why not this one? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. That's fairly gaps. This fairly gaps expected. We're coming down here. So that's why I did that. So yeah. Plus that's a big wick, bro. Like, you expect us to come down to the big wick. Probably consequent encroachment, alright. And then the rejection block. There's two PDRAs right there we're gonna hit. If we zoom down, it's probably more. It's like a order of yes, fair value up there. See? So sell side. If we measure the range, I usually like measuring range, monthly ranges. So we're what? We're inside of what? A premium. A premium. We can honestly drop here. I love measuring ranges. I think that's one of the best things you can do, honestly, to measure if you're in a premium or if you're in a discount. Again, here on this one, you're what? You're in a discount. What do you want to see? A premium and then drop. But if we don't get that, that means we're extremely bearish and aiming for what? This right here. Sell side liquidity. We took out this low, I believe. Or if not, we didn't. So relatively close. Clear as day. Clear as day. Guess what? We have an inversion for value gap there though. So that's something you're going to want to watch. But again, you're in a bearish environment. Aiming for what? Discount. So you're going to be wanting to see how price uses it as a means to what? To go against it. Use it as an inversion again. Use double inverse. Make it double inversed. Why wouldn't you want to do that, my friend? So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Go to the 1 hour. Go to the 4 hour here, honestly, on this one. Not bad, not bad. You know, it's all low resistance liquidity being built up. So I would want to see this right here be hit eventually. So my internal target. And if we rally, external. Then if we make this inversed, external target right there. And then eventually my higher one would be on that low right there. So it's just simple stuff like that, honestly, that really lets you know what you're looking for and how you're looking for it. You got to always start off on the higher time frame premise. You don't ever want to be starting on the lower time frame. Why would you want to be starting on the lower time frame? You know, that doesn't make sense. Like if you start off on the hourly and you go down to the 5 minute and you look for a trade idea like that, you're not gonna have clear direction as to where the market is gyrating to or where is it gravitating to. And like, you're not gonna know where internal to external or external to internal. And it's simple stuff like that that pays off. You know, just staring at the monthly and daily and weekly, those three, you know, they help you just understand where the market should be going. I just showed you that on the monthly why I want bearish prices here on the daily. Because what? BISI, equilibrium, sell side. The clear as day, you know. We close below this order block, push price lower now. It depends, you know, like the time aspect as to how we get there, you know. But it's simple stuff like that, really. And like short-term levels too, you know. This is my external right here for the daily. Again, right here too. That's probably for like the hourly. Inverse internal resistance, external right here, all these highs. So it's really just simple stuff when you're like going over your analysis. You always want to start off on the higher one, no matter what, no matter where and what you're trading. Always do that. It's gonna help alleviate a lot of the confusion and uncertainty as to what price should be doing. So we're gonna mark out these external levels here on this one. The other one, I didn't want to mark out that big wick. This one doesn't really have it. If it's something like this, I don't usually like to mark it. I would probably just use a rejection block, and you can see price never even came up here, so it's clear as day. It hit probably something here, they hit something in there. Even then, that's crazy, bro. Like, that's big manipulation that they had, and probably something went down. Bissy inside a premium, we held it, push price higher. Why, bro? She keeps kicking me for some reason. What is wrong with you? Why you keep kicking me? Huh? Why you keep kicking me? That's not nice. All right, so we have a monthly Bissy here, and then consequent encroachment. This wick would be another one. So this is all in a premium, all in a premium. Formed a breaker here, and we push price higher. You can see that clear as day. And we hit this order block here, I think. Yeah, we hit it and we dropped, so that's kind of clear. So we're gonna mark this out, and with the consequent encroachment. My dog keeps kicking me for some reason. Like she doesn't like me no more. I'm gonna mark this out. 75. God damn, these monthly levels are crazy. That is crazy, bro. So it's this kind of wick. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't change the visibility. I shouldn't change it. We're gonna put this like that. This like that. We're gonna mark this one out like that. There. To make it a little bit more clean. Weekly time frame, we have buy stops right here. Then we have sell stops. So we're inside of the range. Buy side, sell side. Take out either side. I would look for the other side to be taken. So we are close to what? The buy side liquidity. In here, daily time frame, we have another inversion too on this one. That can just really pull my eye. Then we have a buy side imbalance there. But what's this right here overlaps a little bit. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I'll have this one honestly. It's a bigger range, and it's for a bullish beta rate since it was bearish and became bullish. I want to see if it respects. Continue to push. If not, then of course use it as another means to push price lower, as we did before like this. But we didn't get there, so that's kind of what I'm watching honestly on this one. 1 hour time frame, nothing really you can see. Breaker formed, close we came. Big news candle here, and then we dropped, and we continue to drop. So that's kind of what I'm watching here on these. Very clear, honestly. The exotics. This is the ones I used to watch a lot. Stop watching them, honestly. Let's clean up that, man. I used to watch that, man. I used to watch AUDJPY a lot, bro. I was not addicted to it, but I was just very. It's one that caught my eye for low spreads, and then eventually for just Asia volume. I love trading Asia back then. As of right now, I don't trade Asia. I don't have enough time, honestly. That's one of the things. And then I don't chart these. I usually like trading markets that I chart, ones that are in my favorite too. So we're gonna wait. And big volume imbalance here. We filled that up already though. Order block there, but it didn't take out any liquidity or didn't hit an imbalance like this. So I'm gonna still mark it out though. See if we can continue to use it as a means to push price higher. On the weekly, damn. The weekly is sloppy. It's very sloppy. You can see that. Very slop. Wasn't a really good week to trade. Bro, why should you keep kicking me? If you want to get off, you can get off. You know that, right? You don't have to be kicking me. So we'll mark this fair value gap out. I know y'all see it right there. It's a big buy side imbalance. If we do form it though, and that's pretty much all I really see here. I see this one too. This one right here. But this one right here looks a lot more clean. Come on, get down, go. Get down, go. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. I gotta go back to charting. I gotta finish this quickly. Come on. Oh, she's gonna start barking at me. I already know. So here on the daily, we have that. What's bullish PD array here? This is 1 hour form of sell stops right here. So we're waiting to see if the price is going to come back to that after taking out this one. If we do take it out, if not, then of course just gyrate around in this imbalance and then eventually take it out. Really what I see. CAD JPY, we take out the sell stops here for the monthly. We formed some new ones. This one is kind of it's one that I was watching back then. As of right now, I try not to watch it because it's so deep into the range. It's like it's like the buy side here. I think we're gonna reach it eventually. It's only like what, a couple hundred more pips. We're gonna reach it eventually. It's like really hard to understand like where price is really, if it's like making all-time highs for this one. But as of right now, you know, probably a little breaker there. We're hitting it. See high, low, high, using the bodies, of course. And I would want to see us come lower, but we're not getting that yet. So, you know, if we want to disrespect it, use that as an inversion, come to these highs. Maybe the rejection block or the order block here, probably. So it can go both ways, really, you know. So mark it out, the order block, see if we can come up there. That's probably an objective. It's a very long objective, honestly, but sometimes they reach it really quick, you know. Had a imbalance for other time frames on other charts, and we got there pretty quickly. I was pretty scared. We're gonna mark out for this one. I mean, you can mark out the previous month high, previous month low. I usually do that, but as of right now, you know, for these, I wouldn't do that, honestly, because there's no point. I don't trade them. So I mean, y'all can do that if y'all do trade these. You know, I think that's a good thing to do. See where, you know, that monthly candle high is, and the previous one, I mean. So then we took out that form of sell side, did we? I think we did. Yeah, we did. So I'll be aiming for this one. It's like relatively good lows. I think we're gonna get down there eventually, and then come down probably to these. It just seems reasonable, honestly. Why wouldn't it for that? So yeah. Let's focus on price though. We have a big volume imbalance there. I think we're gonna be hitting it sooner or later. We already hit it, so mark you out, mark you out, mark you out. And we're gonna put it on the daily time frame. So I want to see a daily closure for that volume imbalance. And we have some form of sell side right here. Watch, if we go drop down to the hourly, it's gonna be very clear there. So what else do we have? We have an order block here, an up close candle. We are probably hitting, yeah, we're above the mean threshold. So the rejection block, and then the consequent encroachment this wick, and then the high is a target I'll be wanting to see us reach. So we're gonna mark that out right now. If we do close above the volume imbalance and we fill it up, then I think that's to me, you know, it's very good. That we're gonna continue up. 858. We're gonna mark that out. Consequent encroachment. It's gonna be the premium wick, and then we're gonna have the daily time from there. All right, so my forex pairs, we're dropping for euro. We'll move my stop loss to break even here because we already dropped a lot. So 18509, 18509 for that one. 8534, 8534. Sure. I had the bacon, egg, and cheese. The Aki way. Sure. Aki way, sure. I don't know. It just randomly came to my head, that guy on TikTok, bro. I don't watch TikTok anymore, but I don't know. It just popped up to my head, the Aki way. Because him and like the gold guy, the guy that be giving out gold. You want an ounce of gold? Or $1,000 in cash? You know that guy. Well, smart choice, my friend. The gold is worth more. How much you think this chain is worth? Yeah, that guy, man. They're very catchy. They're really good with marketing and advertising in general. Just promoting their company by doing things like that, you know, bringing attention to the public and just using their assets to bring more attention. But volume imbalance, consequent encroachment. If we do close above inside of this and fill it up, of course, I see us what? Hitting the premium with consequent encroachment, and then if we disrespect that, dropping down, taking out this. If not, then reaching up here. But I think we're gonna reach up there because we have a market maker buy model. We take out the high, hit an equilibrium above it. I see us what? Take out the high, aiming for what? The order block up there. So yeah, no, just really that, honestly. But if we take out the high, then we drop this right here, this target, and then eventually this one for sure. So I think I'm wasting too much time here, honestly. I gotta go do some other stuff in a few. So market maker, what? Buy model. There's so many market maker models on every time frame. Like, why can't, like, I can't unsee it now, honestly. Shout out Busta for putting me on, bro. He said, you know, you need to try market maker, you know, you need to try market maker models, bro. You already know every ICT model. Just create one now, stick to one. I was like, you know what, I did my research, I did my reviews. I was like, man, I've been knowing about market maker models for the longest. Why haven't I traded them? And it just really hit me, you know. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start trading market maker models and just add a little bit of my twist to it, you know. I think that's the best thing you can do. create something that fits you. Don't try to be, using other people's models. I use market maker models, but I don't strictly trade like the market maker X trader. I use my own little tools for entries, and I use my own means of taking profit and all that other stuff. All the goodies basically. I have a BISI here. We held it nicely. We pushed price higher. You can see that we had that weekly BISI. We pushed price higher. Monthly time frame, we're already down below equilibrium. Above it. So to me, it just seems like we're reasonably gonna take out the high. It can be probably in the next couple of months leading up to 2025 for this one, and it can take a while. Honestly, you can probably get up into there probably like in 2028. Who knows? Probably like that's the thing. Time is the only thing that will be against you for whenever you're like in those longer term trades. But yeah, no, in the 4 hour, looked like the daily we just held that buy center balance. We held the weekly one too, made this inverse here since we closed now. So and took out the buy stop. So I'm gonna see, just a market structure shift basically, and come down, probably hit this and then rally up. So that's pretty much it really. And have that breaker there right here. So low, high, lower, low, and then probably coming back down, hitting that, and then rallying, and then hitting institutional RF entry drill, and then pushing up. That's all I really see. This one, this is one I don't want to trade. AUD CAD. Just look at it. Look at it, man. Is it really worth it trading all this right here? Trading this multiple stabs and then we get it. Is it really worth it? Like, come on, guys. Tell me, come on. Is it really worth it trading like these type of exotics? To me, it doesn't really seem like it's worth it, unless you're trading like during like news protocols like FOMC or NFP. Then of course it's worth it. Of course, sure. And inverse there, you see it? See it clear as day, right? Or am I the only one? You see it? Okay, you see it, right? Inverse, right? It's clear as day, right? Yep. Clear as day. Everybody sees it, right? Yeah, everybody sees it. Now my dog's coming back. She's about to bark at me. She's about to eat me. So yeah, she's about to munch on me real quick. She's hungry, that's why. I need to go feed her. But look, BISI what? Buy stops. BISI. BISI reach, buy stops. Internal, external. External up here, internal. So when external is taken out, we reach for what? Another fair value that we created to internal. And then internal to what? If we disrespect it, external. If we respect it, what? Another forms of buy stops. External. Simple as that. Because if you go on the 4 hour chart, it's going to show what? External. Simple as that. I can't zoom in. Hold on, let me go back to the weekly. Oh no, it's the daily, right? And the weekly buy center balance. Simple as that, really. Internal to external. Internal to external resistance, and then eventually what? Internal resistance to external. Simple as that, really. It goes both ways. If you understand how to use it, you become a very skilled trader. But a lot of people don't want to put in the work. They want to get spoon fed. To me, I think this is the best part. Understanding the concepts and using them correctly. That is my favorite part. I'm not measuring the ranges anymore because to me it just doesn't look like I don't know, I just don't feel like measuring them. Probably later on in life I'll measure them, like take them more seriously. As of right now, I don't do enough analysis on these, so it doesn't really matter to me. That's my dog pretty much. She just keeps saying that. She keeps saying pick me up, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up, please. That's all she says. She's asking to be picked up and have the belly rub hit. That's not gonna happen though. Alright, so we get that weekly buy center balance and form of what? Sell stops right here on the weekly here. Mark that out right. And then we have the what? Relative equal highs up here on the monthly. I would have wanted, eventually a PD right here. I mean, it just looks like a complete market maker model. This is your reaccumulation phase, some more reaccumulation right here. And now, seems like it's forming a market maker saw model. Usually that happens whenever we're past the equilibrium of the market maker model we were currently in. So, I mean, if we want to come down, take out these lows, then eventually rally for this pair, I can see that happening. 4 hours, probably something that, not really nothing. New day opening gap right here, or new week opening gap, actually, I should say. Big BISI, so we can come down, take out the sell stops, hit the buy center balance, a rally. We have a little breaker here, you can see that. So yeah, that seems reasonable, honestly. And then we should push higher, so wait for that one to do that. Euro CAD, I don't even think I should mark this one up. We already got it. Weekly time frame, we had that up there, but we'll mark out this one. We're gonna leave this one right here marked like this. So we already met that objective, so external objective was met. And for now we're gonna want to go back to what's an internal objective. So an internal objective would probably have to be a buy side imbalance inside of here somewhere, or an order block there like this for us to drop and hit. But usually I would want something like near equilibrium on the range there. Let's go back to the weekly. Weekly we have a buy side imbalance here. Damn, she just keeps barking at me. I know y'all hear that. Or we have one right here, but I'll mark the first one, of course. See if we can get down here. And then eventually push price. Why? Why you keep barking at me? Why you keep barking at me, huh? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, huh? Yeah, smell the mic. Yeah, smell the mic. Well, why you hitting it? Yo, you're gonna scratch it. Stop. You're gonna scratch the microphone. I know you're trying to be a streamer too, but you know you're not ready for that, alright? You haven't had enough screen time and you haven't studied ICT concepts enough, so that's why you're not gonna be a streamer yet. Alright. So yeah, the order block, that's my internal objective. She's just watching the screen with me. Good job. See, we hit the order block here. Okay, no, you're looking away now. Alright. I see how it is. You don't want to look at the chart with me, so alright. So the order block on the daily here. That's the internal objective. We want to get down there eventually and probably take out some form of liquidity, like right here. These little internal lows, of course. So that would be another internal resistance liquidity run. External will have to be down here for sure. So we already met that. I want to see this one right here now. So pretty much it on these. These are really sloppy. Really sloppy. Yeah, we take out one side and it looks like sell side wants to be taken here. CB here, what's never hit. The other one did. Why would I want this one to be hit? Because it's in what's more of a premium. It's in more of a premium. I see it being hit eventually. We have what sell side. We make that a market structure shift. We have a inversion, small inversion, or more of a BPR. Honestly, if we do close like this, it'll be a BPR on the daily. So simple stuff. We go back up and drop. So yeah, we should be watching that honestly. Only swings? Yeah, I only look for swings on these. I don't even try to go down to like the lower time. Unless it's like NFP protocol, then of course, sure. I'll go down there and, you know, scalp it. But if it's like a regular week like today or this week, I won't take any trades for that. I will mark this one over here. So this one looks a lot more clean than the other one. The other one's very much a slop. This one, I can see it a lot more. Low resistance for reaching. Other one was all high resistance, so try not to be too inclined. So busy here, respected it. I want to see if we continue respecting it. I think I'm gonna only swing trade exotics and then eventually crypto. I need to set up alerts for these. I don't usually set up alerts, and usually like the market transpires and it happens what I expect to happen. So it's very unfortunate sometimes. You know, you miss the move, and to me, you know, that doesn't really bother me since I'm not trading these, but I do eventually want to get in more into swing trades and, you know, not scalping or taking trades every day, reducing my RR or my profit factor by a lot by just taking too many trades. It's kind of why I'm aiming for more of a higher time frame objective trader. It just offers a lot more guidance and clearance, but of course you have to have more patience. And this one's just a bunch of slop, bro. Like I wouldn't even want to trade this. Bunch of slop. I don't even see anything. I only see this right here. Even then, you know, we already hit it. Or we're close to it. A bunch of slop, bro. It's like very sloppy here. So yeah, no, that's pretty much it, honestly, for these. I think that we're done. Okay, we're done for that. We're gonna go back to the 5 minutes here. We're gonna go to these. We're finally dropping on these. That's good. So SPX, never took out the low. I'm watching that. And then for NQ, we did. We're hitting the SIBI. So we're gonna mark that out real quick. The 5 minute here. So we're pretty much respected that. And after, I think right now, I'm going to have to leave the stream. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's a little short stream today. It's only 2 hours, like on the dot. But it's one of those days where I gotta get a lot of stuff done. Even this morning, I wasn't able to stream. So I think one of my trades got stopped out. If we rally up now, yeah, one of them is close to the price swing. So our initial entry was right here, and then our second one is right here, around here. So I mean, if we continue up, take that out, I think we're gonna get stopped at a break even. So I wouldn't even be against that, honestly. I guess the spread got us a little bit more down where I originally wanted. I guess that's kind of why I am trying to trade more buy limits, sell limits, like limit orders instead of market orders, because market orders, usually don't favor me. It's not the spread or anything. It's just like usually when I enter, I get filled a little bit further where I originally wanted. We seem to be forming a BPR here, so that doesn't look too good for these, honestly. But GPB isn't, so I'm just gonna wait for Euro here. Euro did close, so I mean, probably will get stopped at a break even. I won't be against that, honestly. More of a break even day again, so. This beat low key go hard. I'm in long for EU. ES consequent crusher and sell side liquidity. Alright, no, yeah, guys, I think I'm in the stream here. I gotta go do some other stuff real quick. So yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow for sure. Peace.